Where I live, we are in the dog days of summer. It's hot, 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 and time to wear all those cool, comfortable summer clothes. Hi, Sewpedia friends. I'm Nancy, and I would like to share with you a fun skort pattern from Rocker by D-Stash Fabric and Patterns. It's called the Sporty Skorty and comes in adult and children's sizing. I would call it a fast sew and not too difficult, maybe more on the easier side. It takes minimal fabric, less than 2 meters depending on your size, and I was able to make mine out of a swim remnant and used a contrast black swim for the underskirt. Follow along as we do a step-by-step. How lucky was I to pick up this remnant piece of swim fabric with all those vibrant colors. I'm happy to use my projector for cutting. It's so fast, it helps me streamline the whole process. Here I'm showing you the pocket pieces and where we would be stitching on the outside. Notice that tapered top edge, it's lovely, and they're faced, so no exposed seams. And here I'm showing you the side seam where you would stitch, and on the other side as well, just following the stitching line along the outside edge. And the waistband, I use matching fabric, and you want to make sure you have 5% spandex for that fabric to be suitable for a waistband. And here we are assembling the waistband piece. Just straight stitching. I'm using my serger with just a scant 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, and we're stitching both the short ends of the waistband. Next, we're going to sew the side seams. The skirt has a kind of a high-low hem, a little bit longer in the back, which is great for covering the tush. And it is a lovely skater skirt with beautiful drape in that circle skirt fashion. And here we are sewing the other side seam. I tend not to use pins or clips when I'm working at the serger. I'm afraid of running over the pins, and I'm just working my way down towards the bottom, being careful not to have the layers slip. Next, we're over at the straight stitch machine, and we're stitching up that pocket piece, right sides together, 2 matching pieces, heading up to the top corner and stopping and pivoting at the point. I will come back and clip those points off on both top corners to ease for bulk, reduce the bulk in the corners. And also the straight stitch helps with reducing the bulk as well when you're turning those corners on the swim fabric. And I'm just working my way down to the bottom of that pocket piece, leaving the bottom end open for ease of turning. Next, I'm just showing how I've turned the pocket inside out and using my point turner to push out those corners. I will take it to the iron and give it a nice steam press, and we'll turn in the bottom end to enclose the bottom of the pocket. This step is showing how I sewed the pocket piece onto the side of the shorts. There is no side seam on the shorts, and the pocket is placed where the marks are. And I have it pinned in place. Like I said, I don't always use pins, but yes, for this insertion I did. Working my way up to the corner, and I will pivot at that corner and turn, smoothing out the fabric as I go, moving the pins. I don't want to bend a needle, do damage to my machine. And I'm working across the bottom of the pocket and to that last corner, making sure I'm tucking in the raw edge. And here we are at that corner, that point, and we'll pivot again and sew up the other side of the pocket. And we're making sure that it's smooth, smoothing out the black fabric, and stitching as we go up to that top corner. Just wanted to show you the crotch curve seams, and I'm at the serger here. I've got it sped up a little bit, and I'm just making my way through all the seams on the shorts. Okay, next we have the skirt piece, the waistband piece folded in half and quartered, and also I'm going to throw on the shorts piece. So it will go inside, right sides of the shorts to the wrong side of the skirt, and here I have them clipped together, and we're going to match that up, match up the quarters with the band to the top of the skirt. And here we are at the machine. We're just getting ready to attach all those layers together. I do have pins, and I'm stretching the circumference or the inside pieces, that's the skirt and the shorts piece, to match the waistband. So the quarters are matched, and I'm stretching those inside pieces to match up to the waistband. And of course we have lots of layers, and it does get a little slippery, so I have to keep working with it and adjusting it and making sure I'm catching all 4 layers. That's the double band, the shorts, and the skirt. And work my way around, stretching as I go and stitching, catching in those edges, and it is working really well. Okay, next we're at the cover stitch, and as you can see, I just freehanded. I turn, I kind of use my top hand to get a sense of where the fold is. I try not to stretch it or distort it as I'm going around and using this wonderful method of hemming. And here's the finished skirt. Isn't it lovely? Really love this shorts attached in the side pocket. It's a nice clean finish. Love the hem. Love the fabric. It's just really cool and comfortable. And here I am wearing it. It just says summer to me. Love the way that skirt is just a little wee tad bit longer at the back. The side pocket is awesome. Won't lose my keys. Got my phone close by. And hey, I use swim fabric, so guess what? I could wear it swimming, but probably won't. I'll just probably have it for summer wear. Thanks everybody. Check out sewpdf.com. Take care.